first ever Next Level Pro Wrestling Cruiserweight Champion, Hellraiser Blaze.
Because as you can see, I'm not wearing the mask right now. I made a promise to myself that if I come back to the spot where I won this title, I was gonna defend it as myself. So tonight, the Hellraiser's not here. You're getting Chris Blaze. And to everybody else in the match tonight, get ready for a wildfire.
Lo Devereaux, tonight you get a shot at the Next Level Pro Wrestling Cruiserweight Championship inside the steel cage.
Boy, my boy, this cage is calling. You see, Sacramento's favorite son, Lo Devereaux, I got the pipes and I got a big boot, 2 boots for everyone in this match. You guys come in here, you got me in a rage, and I got all you where I want you, in a cage. So you know that I do what I do. I look as good as only I can look, baby. Roy, I got this in the bag, babe. You know what this is. Sacramento's favorite son. Stomping the way he could only stomp. I'm out of here, baby.
I'm here with
Commodore Brentwood Sinclair from the city of Newport Beach, California. I'll take this, Ray. Thanks very much. You can just go over here and let the grown-ups talk. So we're here in Rio Linda, which, if my Spanish is correct, and it's pretty good, means the town of smelly horse people. And here we are at Rio Linda High School, in the cage, with my client, the young gunna, Chucky D. And Chucky, I don't know if you remember this or not, but when we began this business relationship, I told you, I said, I stood here in this ring and I said, if you will fight whoever and wherever I ask you to fight, I will get you a title match. And tonight, here we are. I'm excited. Tell me a little bit about what's going through your mind right now.
You know what, Commodore? As me and in this cage, it's just like being home. And today, somebody's getting hit with the 1-8-7. Game over. I want the title, and because I want it, I'm taking it. I'm not asking, and I'm not standing behind the line anymore. This is my time.
Thanks very much. Hey, back to you, Reg.
I'm in another lane, I'm a different breed. I'm everything you can never be. I'm next level, next level. I'm so high, too far. It's my fight, your war. Nice try, good luck. You hit hard, but it's not enough. I'm next level, you can't follow. You'll never catch up. So high, too far. You gotta know where you are. I'm in another lane, you better believe. I'm everything you can never be. I'm next level, next level.
Well, looks like Chris Blaze is trying to escape already. The bell hasn't even rung. Well, no longer Hellfire Chris Blaze. He is Wildfire Chris Blaze, not donning the traditional mask that we've seen him in for so long, defending his newly crowned title. He is the inaugural Next Level lightweight champion, cruiserweight champion, I should say.
And apparently former family member? I have no idea.
Who knows what's going on in the mind of Chris
Where's the
Blaze
bell?
right now? And there we go. We've got 5 men. Daniel Torch, Chucky D with Commodore Brentwood Sinclair on the outside. Dom Cirrus, Rio Linda's favorite son, Lo Devereaux, and, of course, the champion, Wildfire Chris Blaze, immediately trying to make his way out of the ring.
I mean, that's a smart move. I mean, you want to keep the title, you got to get out of there, right?
Absolutely. But Chris Blaze does have a target on his back right now as the defending champion of the Cruiserweight title.
I still don't know how Chuck E. Cheese was invited to this match.
Well, that would be Chucky D.
Chucky
D. A member of the Pro Wrestling Academy as well as Lo Devereaux. But right now, That training is not helping him out as he's got the champion, Wildfire Chris Blaze, in the corner. Daniel Torch with Dom Cirrus. Chucky D and Lo Devereaux trading blows in the corner, and Wildfire Chris Blaze just scouting out, possibly recharging his batteries in what promises to be an action-packed match.
And as always, the Commodore looking stupid on the outside.
Yeah, I don't even know. Why is he even out here?
Well, Commodore Brentwood Sinclair not too far behind, and who knows what kind of factor he can play in this, although it is a steel cage match.
And you have to escape, so he has no way of helping him to escape.
Well, one could just only imagine, one can only guess how Commodore Brentwood Sinclair could get involved in a steel cage match. And once again, as John Sims stated, the only way to win this match is to escape the cage. No pinfall, no submission, no knockout. Wildfire Chris Blaze going up to the top. Cut off by Daniel Torch. Chucky D taking out the leg of Dom Cirrus.
Which is a smart move. It's going to be hard to climb out if your leg is taken out.
Neck breaker by Lo Devereaux. Once again, Daniel Torch, remembering this is an escape only. Pinfalls do not count.
Still on that sugar high.
Once again, the first individual to escape the cage will be crowned the Cruiserweight Champion. Will we see Wildfire Chris Blaze defending his newly won title, the inaugural Cruiserweight Champion for Next Level Pro Wrestling? And he's got Chucky D in the corner. Dom Cirrus going up to the top right now. Cut off by Lo Devereaux, courtesy of Daniel Torch.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh, huge electric chair from Daniel Torch. Devereaux going to the top, a little tag team, and he misses.
Why was Chris just stand there? He could have possibly
Wildfire
escaped.
Chris Blaze choosing his spot wisely. And as the only standing member in the ring right now, other than Chucky D, I'd say that Chris Blaze's strategy seems to be working in favor of the Wildfire.
He should be trying to get out of the cage.
Dom Cirrus trying to gain some control, regain his senses, while Wildfire Chris Blaze is just bashing away at the forehead of Daniel Torch. Lo Devereaux and Chucky D trading blows.
I'm starting to hear a voice. Remember that voice I used to talk about that I used to have? Mm-hmm. There's another voice now, but it does not sound the same. This one sounds more intelligent.
This one sounds a lot more intelligent, a lot more graceful to be around.
But
it's definitely not monotone.
I still don't know if I like it, though.
No, I like it. I like it. We'll embrace this voice. Go ahead, voice. Not that voice.
Oh.
Daniel Torch and Dom Cirrus laying the boots to defending champion Wildfire Chris Blaze in the corner. Lo Devereaux having his way with Chucky D.
Oh, they better pay attention.
Dom Cirrus going to the top. Cut off by Daniel Torch. Little tightrope action between Daniel Torch and Dom Cirrus.
So they both had pretty good balance. I would have fell off as soon as I got up there.
Chucky D trying to bring Daniel Torch. He's successful. Wildfire Chris Blaze, big snap suplex on Chucky D. Commodore Brentwood St. Clair probably doesn't like to see that happen to his protege.
If I was there, I would tell Chris right now, get out of the cage, but I'm not there with them.
Coast to coast from Lo Devereaux.
That was nice.
And Wildfire Chris Blaze trapped inside the ropes. Dom Cirrus taking advantage, and a low blow by Chucky D.
There's no rules in the cage.
There's no rules. It's like Las Vegas. What happens in the cage stays in the cage, ladies and gentlemen. We're here in Rio Linda, California. I'm El Flaco Loco with sensational Sean Sims and Popcorn Mike here for Fight for Freedom. All matches settled inside the steel cage. 5 cruiserweights vying for that coveted Cruiserweight Championship. First one over the top to the floor will be crowned the winner.
Does it have to be over the top? What if they can find a way to, fandangle that door open?
I would imagine the first one to. That's an excellent point, Sean Sims, that you bring up. I would imagine they could open the gate and make their way. So it's the first person to have their feet touch the outside floor. Excellent point.
That was a nice rake of the crotch across the ropes.
Any move, whatever it takes, whatever it takes.
He's doing it again.
Daniel Torch going up top. Chucky D there to catch him right there. Once again, Chucky D with the, as you called it, Popcorn Mike, the top rope
Crotch rake.
crotch rake. I don't think we've ever seen that 2, let alone 3 times. And now 4 times in a row.
I wonder if he's going to do it to himself now. He's done it to everybody
why
else.
not? As far as that concerned, that would be a baker's dozen. Now Chucky D going up to the top. Oh, Chucky D's not. Oh, and you called it. Sean Sims, you called it. Chucky D was calling for the gate to be open.
The only one smart enough to realize, hey, open this door. And I'm surprised it was Chuck E. Cheese that was the one that.
That would be Chucky D, Sean.
That's what I said, Chuck E. Cheese.
Big German suplex from Lo Devereaux to Daniel Torch. Chucky D is down. Dom Cirrus looking strong against the defending champion, Wildfire Chris Blaze.
If you notice, Daniel Torch is the only one in there not wearing pants.
Speaking from a fashion sense, he is standing out and standing in a field of one as far as that's concerned.
I wonder if that's going to help him be a little bit lighter when he's going up trying to get out of there, or ask them to open the door.
Headlock takeover by Dom Cirrus, a little wrestling action.
I don't know if you've ever got caught on a cage before.
I have scars from
Or
it.
any fence, actually, but
Definitely
not
an
fun.
unforgiving structure. Over 1 ton of American steel surrounding that cage. Here tonight at Thursday Night Throwdown, all matches settled inside a steel cage. This is for the Cruiserweight Championship. We've got Wildfire Chris Blaze, Lo Devereaux, Dom Cirrus, Chucky D, and Daniel Torch. Chucky D with a huge kick to the back of Lo Devereaux. Chucky D definitely standing strong. Commodore Brentwood Sinclair has got to be happy with what he sees.
he's been pretty impressive the past couple months, but I really don't think it has anything to do with Commodore. If anything, he probably is holding him back, but give him credit. He is doing.
He can't
his
slice
thing.
a mean pizza, though.
Well,
True.
one has to wonder, when you have that factor outside the ring, cage or not, it does give you the advantage.
I mean, the Commodore could potentially make it to where somebody can't get out the door while he's going over the top.
Precisely. So
So-
when you brought up earlier, what can he do? Big super kick from Dom Cirrus to the face of Chucky D, and Chucky D is down for the count. Lo Devereaux with a super kick of his own.
He's only one up. He should try and get
Lo
out.
Devereaux sees his opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, we could see a brand new Cruiserweight champion here at Next Level. Dom Cirrus with the cutoff. Big forearm to the side of the head. Another super kick.
He's right by the door, but he's not smart enough to be like, hey, open his door. See?
Is he gonna?
No, he's going to climb.
These competitors have high flyer flowing through their veins. Daniel Torch and Dom Cirrus going up top.
That's his fault. He's not champion right now.
Elbows. Oh, Daniel Torch took an ugly fall there. He may have taken out his own ankle on the way down. Does not look good for Daniel Torch. Dom Cirrus with the double axe handle to the cranium of Chucky D. Stiff throw into the corner to by Dom Cirrus to Lo Devereaux. Dom Cirrus going up right now. This could be it.
There you go, Blaze.
Wildfire Chris Blaze stopping them, but Dom Cirrus still going up. Chucky D trying to stop him. Third time's the
Come on,
charm.
Chris.
Dom Cirrus going up to the top. Whoa, 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 whoa.
What is he doing?
Whoa, no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Dom Cirrus with a senton off the top of the cage. Onto Wildfire, Chris Blaze, Lo Devereaux, Chucky D, and Daniel Torch.
I mean, if he was smart, he would have went all the way up and left.
And Daniel Torch sees an opportunity. Dom Cirrus catching him. These two competitors doing everything they can, Sean.
Except win.
This has been twice now that Dom should be champion.
Daniel Torch has both legs over. But will Commodore Brentwood Sinclair play a factor in this? Cirrus takes a hard fall. Torch making his way over to the top. And ladies and gentlemen, we have our winner and new Cruiserweight champion for Next Level Pro Wrestling, Daniel Torch.
See, that's what happens.
It's got to be a disappointing night for Chucky D, Dom Cirrus, and Lo Devereaux, but more so for the now former Cruiserweight champion, Wildfire Chris Blaze. What does the future hold for him? One can only wonder.
Well, I mean, you change your music, you change your name, you come out and high-five people. That's not what I showed him. And as soon as he comes out and does that, what happens? He comes out and he panders to these idiots, and he loses his title.
I think it was the shorts.
It could have been a shorts.
Regardless of the fashion sense, one does have to wonder, did this new attitude, this new change of heart in the former Hellraiser, now Wildfire Chris Blaze, did that play a factor in him now being the former Cruiserweight champion?
I think so.
He could have escaped. Instead, he was pandering to the crowd, like, I'm going to do some more action. He could have left.
He should have left.
Regardless, ladies and gentlemen,
New champ.
we have a new Cruiserweight champion in Next Level Pro Wrestling in Daniel Torch. What a match. High-flying, hard-hitting, 5 of possibly the best athletes in the locker room. And now we have a brand new champion in Daniel Torch. I'm El Flaco Loco with sensational Sean Sims and Popcorn Mike calling the action here in lovely Rio Linda, California.
I mean, is it really lovely? You keep saying that. When I got out of my car, I wanted to just get back in and drive off.
I mean, they do have nice flies.
Yeah, the flies are very friendly.
Flies
here.
are awesome.
What's going on? What are all the losers out here doing?
Should have saw that coming.
Whoa, and now, fans, we're still here
He just
at
knocked
the
him
Knights
out.
Auditorium here in Rio Linda, California. And apparently Chucky D not happy with the services rendered by one Commodore Brentwood Sinclair.
Chuck E. Cheese knocked out Mr. Munch.
Chucky D is a man on his own now.
I mean, was he ever actually with the Commodore? I mean, even when he joined it didn't really seem like he liked him a whole lot.
Well, regardless, it's obvious the Commodore has just had an opening in his schedule.
This contest is a cage match.
Aren't they all?
And in order for this participant to win, he'll win by pinfall, escape, or submission.
Welcome back, Next Level faithful. El Flaco Loco here with sensational Sean Sims and Popcorn Mike. We are here in Knights Auditorium in lovely Rio Linda, California. And we've got the 7-foot anomaly, Alex Ace, with an open challenge to anyone in the locker room.
I mean, I don't know anybody back there bad enough to take this man on. I mean, who's dumb enough to come out here and fight against the 7-foot giant?
I'll tell you what, if he didn't blindside me last match against Devin, choke slamming me, I would take him up on the offer.
Well,
but my spine and neck
Yeah.
is pretty.
well, I need to remind you, Popcorn Mike, you are contracted to be a broadcast journalist, as are you, Sensational Sean Sims, and myself.
I'll
So-
beat his butt with my headphones.
Well, we're supposed to stay behind this desk for the entirety of tonight's show. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, an incredible physical specimen, the 7-foot anomaly, Alex Ace. Who will answer this challenge? That's the question.
If I was medically cleared, I would go up there, beat him in like 5 seconds, and then come back and do my job.
And now we're going to hear from Alex Ace.
Are you ready for a fight?
Oh, he's going to fight everybody.
Well, you've come to the right place, because you see in front of you a 7-foot anomaly, Alex Ace.
Can he spell anomaly?
To issue an open challenge to whoever wants to come out here and have a fight inside a cage.
Who exactly from that locker room is going to step through the curtains?
I see you. If it's 2 men, if it's a whole damn army, give me someone to fight.
that ref is kind of staring him down.
I don't think there's a single official in the Next Level Pro Wrestling organization that would be willing to step. But apparently, Alex Ace jaw-jacking with some of the fans here in Rio Linda, California. But who's going to step out from behind that curtain and answer the challenge? I don't know. Alex Ace taking a look at referee Malachi Calloway, also a student at the Pro Wrestling Training Academy, Sean Sims.
I don't think anybody's going to come out here and
I
fight him.
don't think so. I don't think so. It might be an easy night. Wait a minute. Something's going on here.
It sucks that it can't be neither of us.
All right. Do we need to get security out here? Do you see who I see out there?
I mean, he said he'll fight a whole army. I guess that.
Wait a minute. We might need security. That's not just a fan. That's not just a fan. That is Matt Freeman, who is a former, no longer a contracted member of the Next Level roster, who wrestled as the Big MF. All right, now we have some Next Level officials out here trying to regain some composure. Apparently, Matt Freeman, formerly known as the Big MF here in Next Level, who, believe it or not, he was in that steel cage last year, and he put his career on the line against CJ Dirt and lost.
So he doesn't work here anymore. What is he
He
doing?
is no longer. He's a fan. We might need to get security out there. We might need to get more security, Matt. He is a. Those of you who know the Big MF Matt Freeman, he is a loose cannon.
Just let him fight.
We're going to let. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. Alex Ace is a contracted Next Level Pro Wrestling wrestler, an employee, if you will. Matt Freeman is not contracted to be here. We literally have a fan walking into the ring right now. Yes, he is Matt Freeman. Yes, he is the Big MF, but he is here as a fan, answering the call, answering the open challenge from the 7-foot anomaly, Alex Ace.
Well, like you said, he was jaw-jacking the fans. One of them stepped up.
But that's no ordinary fan. That is a trained assassin in the Big MF, Matt Freeman.
And he stepped up to the 7-foot open challenge, so let's see how he does.
Stiff shots. Alex Ace definitely not only has the size advantage, but I would venture to guess the strength advantage. And that's saying a lot considering how many hours the Big MF spends in the gym every day. Collar and elbow tie-up.
He might be bigger, but he has 1/5 the Mohawk.
That is true.
Ooh, big forearm from Freeman. That may have only angered the 7-foot anomaly. Freeman light on his feet. I have to admit, Freeman does look in better shape than I've seen him in years. Big club to the back by Freeman. Double chop by the anomaly. Another double chop. Freeman tasting some of that 1,000 pounds, over 1,000 pounds of American steel surrounding that ring.
It's 1,000 pounds. You said it was a ton. That's 2,000, isn't it?
Well, that would be correct. Thank you for the correction on the math.
I'm kind of good with numbers.
Over a ton of American steel surrounding that ring right now, and Alex Ace is throwing around the Big MF like a rag doll.
Got back up on his own, though.
Big boot to the throat.
I bet you he's wishing he could leave and go sit back down.
Once again, we'd like to advise fans to not enter the ring, but in this case, that's no ordinary fan. Former employee of Next Level, another big boot from the 7-foot anomaly, Alex Ace.
He needs to tell them to open the door, and he needs to slide out of there as fast as possible. He should realize he made a mistake. He answered a call from a giant. You don't do that.
I would have to agree with you, Sean. Right now, Matt Freeman could be second guessing. Oh, a low blow, but all shots are legal in the cage.
Oh. So what happens if Freeman does win?
It is pinfall or submission. Freeman going for that submission.
Yeah, would he get his job back if he does win?
One would have to wonder. I mean, it would be, what a statement. What a statement would be made by Matt Freeman if he was able to take down the 7-foot anomaly, Alex Ace. One would imagine you'd be a fool not to re-sign him.
Was that a good question I made, Sean?
Yes, it was.
Thank you.
Big shoulder tackle takes the 7-foot anomaly down to a knee. Freeman working the leg now.
The loser has to shave their mohawk off.
We don't know the stipulation, but definitely kind of grapevining the neck there. Freeman showing some of that Brazilian jiu-jitsu training that he's been doing recently. Both men are worse for wear right now. Got to imagine Alex Ace was not expecting his open challenge to be answered by a fan, let alone a former employee in the Big MF, Matt Freeman. Freeman's powering up right now. It seems like these fans here in Rio Linda are behind him.
I mean, he asked for it. He was standing in there for like 5 minutes before somebody finally stepped up.
Trading stiff shots to the kisser right there. Freeman with a big haymaker. Alex Ace with a big boot takes Freeman down. Could this be it for Matt Freeman?
None of the guys in the back wanted to take the challenge. That says a lot about Freeman, who's not even contracted. Is he trying to get his job back? Is he just looking for a fight?
I have to agree with you. It's quite a statement.
Knowing Freeman, he just wanted to fight.
Going for the big lariat clothesline, trying to take the big man down. Going for a second clothesline. Freeman charging up on the ropes. Third clothesline takes him down. I have never seen the 7-foot anomaly taken down in such a convincing fashion. Going for the pinfall. It's pinfall or submission.
Or escape.
Or escape. Something tells me Freeman is not the kind that wants to win by escaping the cage.
No.
He's on his knees and he's almost as tall as Freeman.
Oh, and it looks like those shots to the jaw only angered the 7-foot anomaly. Big double chop sends Freeman down to the mat.
My God, he's still getting up.
Any normal
What
man
is-
would stay down.
Missing the clothesline.
Uh-oh.
And that's it.
Alex Ace gave that fan a memory he's never going to forget.
Normally fans spend their money at the merchandise table, the concession stand. And Matt Freeman is going home with possible chest contusion. Courtesy of the 7-foot anomaly, Alex Ace. But what a statement tonight from the Big MF, Matt Freeman, a former employee at Next Level Pro Wrestling. Could we be seeing a return of the Big MF to Next Level after tonight?
I mean, he stepped up to the big man, so nobody else wanted to do it. He did it.
Alex Ace putting his hand out.
I wanted to.
We're contracted to be here to talk with this guy, the other voice, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not medically cleared yet.
Show of respect from the 7-foot anomaly. He issued the open challenge, and it was answered by none other than a fan tonight, and that fan was none other than the Big MF, Matt Freeman. Is he back at Next Level? Or was this just one shot at glory here at Fight for Freedom?
I just think he saved us from 5 more minutes of Alex Ace talking.
Which I applaud. Thank you very much for that.
I never would have imagined that the call would be answered, the challenge would be answered, not by someone from the locker room, but someone sitting in the stands. Not just anyone, but still a fan.
Matt Freeman.
Matt Freeman back at Next Level Pro Wrestling.
Matt Freeman.
Guess what? This next match rules applies to this. They can either win, and it's a tag team match. And it's for the Next Level Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championship. In order for them to win, you gotta either win by pinfall, submission, or escape.
Welcome back, Next Level faithful. El Flaco Loco here with sensational Sean Sims and Popcorn Mike. We are at Battle for Freedom. Every match settled in a steel cage. And now we have the Next Level Pro Wrestling tag team titles on the line with the challengers, the Goons, being led to the ring by none other than the Sultan. We have Chino, Bambino, and Joey Gonzo.
Isn't it Chino Gambino?
Yes, it is.
Well, Bambino is Italian for Gambino.
True. But you pronounce it Gambino.
You have to do the hand, right?
Yeah.
Gambino.
Gambino, Bambino, Chino, and Joey have their sights set on the Next Level tag team titles, and it's only going to be settled within the confines of a ton of American steel inside the steel cage here at Battle for Freedom.
2,000 pounds.
2,000 pounds. We're here at Knights Auditorium in lovely Rio Linda, California.
It's not lovely here. It's hot.
It's murky. I hate the sand.
making their way to the ring right now for their first title defense. Recently won those titles. And now we're off. We're off the Vigilance Committee. Austin Ames and Mr. Big Deal teeing off with the Goons.
I know this is unprofessional, but I have to use the little boys' room. Do I have permission to go?
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
Nature calls for Popcorn Mike, but there is no rest for the wicked here. The Goons and the Vigilance Committee trading blows outside the steel cage.
Is that even allowed?
Austin Ames, well, these referees are trying to regain some composure here. But fans, this is all over the place right now.
The refs don't even have the door unlocked for them to get in. There you go, ref.
Doors opened up. That's Joey Gonzo working on Austin Ames. Stiff chair shot to the back. The Sultan has to love the sound of that. Nothing would make the Sultan more happy than to say that he is the sole manager of the Next Level Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Vigilance Committee are current title holders, recently winning that in a match against the world's freshest tag team.
The world's freshest. They were never here anyway, so it doesn't really matter if they. It's a good thing they lost them.
Goons working over Mr. Big Deal.
Now let's hope that the Goons win tonight, and just have the tag team titles be defended by somebody who, I mean, all these guys cheat. It doesn't really matter. You know what?
Chino Gambino throwing Mr. Big Deal into the ring. Joey Gonzo going into the ring. Austin Ames looks like he is down for the count. The minister checking on him. And we're back in the cage. And this does not look good for the Vigilance Committee because Mr. Big Deal is all by himself. And the Sultan making sure that no one makes their way into the ring as Chino and Joey have their way with Mr. Big Deal. Mr. Big Deal trying to fight his way out of it, but it does not look good for the Vigilance Committee, Sean.
It does not at all. This is probably the smartest thing I think I've ever seen the Sultan do.
The Sultan keeping that cage locked. The minister not able to break the Sultan's iron grip on that steel cage door, whereas Austin Ames trying desperately to make his way into the ring. The Goons are just having their way with Mr. Big Deal. It could be the shortest title reign for a tag team, Sean.
He should just hit him with a chair, get in the ring. It's 2-on-1. Why? How is he not? It couldn't be me. Couldn't be me or my family. I'd be in there. Believe that.
Anarchy, chaos is ensuing here at Battle for Freedom here at Knights Auditorium in Rio Linda, California. I am El Flaco Loco. I am joined by sensational Sean Sims. This is the tag title match with the champion, the Vigilance Committee, putting the titles on the line against the Goons. But right now, it is a 2-on-1 match, Sean.
And I don't understand how he's outside, his manager's outside. There's only one man outside blocking the door. Like I said, couldn't be me and my family. We'd be in there. Sultan would be asleep. That ref would be asleep. That front row would be asleep.
Austin possibly not risking disqualification by laying his hands on a manager.
Excuse me. Did you just say disqualification during a cage match? There's no disqualification during a cage match. He can put his hands on him. He can put his hands on the ref. Anybody.
Point well taken, Sean Sims. Regardless, the Sultan is keeping that cage door locked. Austin Ames unable to make his way in. Chino taunting Austin Ames while they are working over the leg of Mr. Big Deal. This is just an absolute slaughter to the tag team champion.
I don't understand why Austin just doesn't knock the Sultan out and get in the ring. This is
Now the minister trying desperately to get the Sultan to open up the cage. But the action inside the ring is what's going to determine our winner. And right now the Goons are just having their way with Mr. Big Deal. Where Austin Ames, whose back is just covered in welts from those chair shots, unable to make his way in. The minister and the Sultan still fighting with that door. Austin Ames absolutely bleeding from the back, making his way up. And finally, Austin Ames making his way over the top over the top of the cage, I should say.
finally.
And that's Joey Gonzo. Joey Gonzo cutting him off. Raking the eyes. Mr. Big Deal fighting back with whatever he has left in the tank, but it can't be much, Sean.
Well, he's getting beaten by two men for like however long he was in there. As Austin was playing Ring Around the Rosie, it makes no sense.
A good 10 minutes, and Mr. Big Deal with a big power bomb on top of Chino. The Goons are down. Austin Ames is up. Austin Ames walking the tightrope. Big splash from Ames, but he doesn't go for the pinfall there.
He should have went for the pinfall. He had him down. I don't know what's going through his mind.
The odds are even right now, Sean. 2-on-2, one referee, one steel cage. There can only be one victor in this match. The Vigilance Committee putting their newly won tag titles up against the Goons. Austin Ames choking Joey in the corner. The Vigilance Committee finally getting the upper hand, Sean.
It was about time. I don't know what took him so long to get in the ring. It flusters me. I don't understand it. I would have ripped one of the sides of the cage off to get in there to help my partner.
Well, sometimes the best decision making isn't made in the heat of battle. Sometimes your feelings get in the way, your anger gets in the way. But right now it seems like the Vigilance Committee are firing on all cylinders. And it looks like the minister is securing Joey Gonzo to the cage.
Is he zip tying him to the cage?
I believe you were utilizing these zip ties, and now the Sultan is trying to stop the minister from securing Joey Gonzo to the cage, and now a little tit for tat, and now it is now 2-on-1 in favor of the Vigilance Committee.
He tried to hit him with his hat. I have no idea what's even going on.
And the minister with a chair shot to the back of the Sultan. But despite that,
That was awesome.
and the pinfall, and there it is. Your winners of the match, the Vigilance Committee. Mr. Big Deal with the pinfall. With the pinfall on Chino. Joey Gonzo at a loss for words, angry. The Sultan not really doing anything to help out Joey Gonzo, who's still attached to the ring or to the cage, unable to free himself. But the Sultan not doing anything to help Joey out.
That seems like something the Sultan would do, not help his guy.
It's not for lack of trying. However, the minister was able to hold the Sultan back. But right now, another story being told. You got Chino down for the count. Thank God his legs are moving.
Yeah, he's been moving. It's
Joey is still attached to the cage, and the Sultan not happy with the results of this match. But your winners, once again, the Vigilance Committee.
Can somebody come and get Joey Gonzo from the ring? Or is he just going to sit there for the rest of the night?
Joey Gonzo finally making his way up. The Sultan having some words with Joey Gonzo.
I don't get what's happening.
Apparently,
I mean, they haven't really been getting along too well, and now he's tied up. He's standing up. Sultan's pointing at him. I mean, they had a really good plan at the beginning, but then it fell apart, and it seems once it fell apart, they couldn't work as a cohesive unit. So now I have no clue what's about to happen.
eloquently stated by sensational Sean Sims, there's definitely some heat boiling over here between the goons. What's going to happen between Chino and Joey and the Sultan? And there's your answer right there.
Nike Cortez to the face.
And Joey Gonzo is out. Here comes the Vigilance Committee. A surprising display of sportsmanship now. The Vigilance Committee checking in and kind of clearing the ring of Chino and the Sultan. But Joey Gonzo is down for the count. Oh, here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa.
He just woke up and saw who was standing there and thought he was going to get another beating. Luckily for him, he doesn't realize they came in to save him, even though they're the ones that locked him up.
You have to imagine how confusing this must be for Joey Gonzo. The three individuals who wanted nothing more but to destroy him are now the three individuals who are saving him in that ring.
And that's probably one of the most confusing things to him right now. It's like, why is his hand out? This guy just tied me up, beat up my partner. Then my partner kicks me. Now this guy is... it's all over the place.
Well, there you have it. It looks like we have a new path opening up for Joey Gonzo. And could that path be led by the minister and the Vigilance Committee?
Are you just going to
time will
sit there
tell.
and allow this to happen? This guy just took my candy.
I'm not really at liberty to get involved in any way, shape, or form.
I'm not medically cleared to fight.
And there it is, your winners, and still next level tag team champions, the Vigilance Committee.